a lead vessel of the U.S. Navy's newest class of amphibious assault ships, the USS America, designated Landing Helicopter Assault, LHA-6, departed San Diego on July 7 for its first regularly scheduled deployment to the Pacific, Middle East, and the Horn of Africa, the U.S. Navy reports. The new America Amphibious Ready Group, ARG, consisting of the USS America, the San Antonio-class amphibious transport dock USS San Diego, and the Harper's Ferry-class dock landing ship USS Pearl Harbor, along with the 15th Marine Expeditionary Unit, MEU, an Expeditionary Quick Reaction Force, comprise around 1,800 sailors and 2,600 Marines. The America ARG and its MEU will conduct maritime security operations, crisis response capability, and theater security cooperation with allied navies, as well as contribute to the U.S. Navy's overall forward naval presence. The ARG's first destination will be the Western Pacific. We are looking forward to conducting persistent forward naval engagement and being always prepared to respond as the nation's force in readiness, Colonel Joseph Clearfield, the commander of the MEU said. The America ARG 15th MEU is set to provide senior U.S. military leadership and coalition partners with a flexible force which can rapidly respond to contingencies and crises within a region, a U.S. Navy statement read. With ships, aircraft, troops, and logistical equipment, the ARG MEU is a self-contained and self-sustained task force capable of conducting everything from combat operations to humanitarian assistance. The new warship is armed with 12 defensive weapon systems, including 2 rolling aircraft missile RIM-116 Mk39 Leaders launchers, 2 Raytheon 20mm Phalanx CIWS mounts, and 7 twin .50 caliber machine guns. The ship's most potent weapon system, however, is the supersonic 5th generation F-35V Joint Strike Fighter, JSF. In November 2016, the U.S. Navy conducted operational testing of the F-35V aboard the ship, followed by a number of weapons load tests involving the 5th generation fighter jet. As I noted elsewhere, the USS America, next to the F-35V, can accommodate MV-22 Osprey tiltrotor aircraft, CH-53 Super Stallions, and UH-1Y Huey helicopters. In detail, an America-class amphibious assault ship can carry up to 9 F-35Bs, 4 AH-1Z Viper attack helicopters, 4 CH-53E Super Stallion helicopters, 12 MV-22 Ospreys, and 2 MH-60S search and rescue helicopters. There are currently 2 other America-class amphibious assault ships under construction. Both the LHA-7, the USS Tripoli, and LHA-8, USS Bougainville, are currently being assembled at the Huntington Ingalls Shipyard in Pascagoula, Mississippi, I reported earlier this year. LHA-7 is slated for delivery to the U.S. Navy in December 2018, whereas LHA-8 will reportedly be handed over in 2024. The U.S. Navy plans for a fleet of 11 America-class amphibious assault ships in the coming decades. The U.S. Navy has awarded Lockheed Martin's Sikorsky division a contract to start producing the U.S. Marine Corps' new CH-53K King Stallion heavy-lift helicopters. The company will produce 2 of the massive rotary-wing aircraft under a so-called Lot 1 low-rate initial production, LRIP, fixed-price contract worth $304 million. I am proud of what the team has negotiated to bring this remarkable and unrivaled helicopter one step closer to the fleet. U.S. Marine Corps. Colonel Henk Vanderborgt, Naval Air Systems Command's NAVR, Program Manager for Heavy Lift Helicopters Program, PMA 261, said in a statement. This contract will benefit our Marine Corps heavy lifters for decades to come. Future Marines, not even born yet, will be flying this helicopter well into the future. NAVR awarded Sikorsky the contract following the Pentagon's April 4 Milestone C decision to allow the CH-53K to enter into its production and deployment phase. Sikorsky is expected to start deliveries from this Lot 1 contract in 2020. But propulsion is not included in the contract. The Navy is buying engines for the aircraft as government-furnished equipment under a separate contract with General Electric. Gaining the U.S. Marine Corps approval to enter into production and the award of the first contract are milestones made possible by the tremendous achievements of the joint Sikorsky, Naval Air Systems Command, NAVR, and U.S. Marine Corps team. Mike Torok, Sikorsky's vice president for the CH-53K program, said. This is what we have been striving for, to deliver this amazing capability to the U.S. Marine Corps. Ultimately, the Marine Corps hopes to buy 200 CH-53K under its program of record. The service will eventually have 8 active-duty squadrons, 1 training squadron and 1 reserve squadron of CH-53Ks if it completes all of its planned purchases of the new helicopter. The King Stallion, though it shares a common designation with earlier CH-53 helicopters, is a completely new aircraft from earlier machines in the series. The new helicopter has about as much in common with the previous CH-53E as the Boeing FA-18EF Super Hornet does with earlier classic FA-18 ABCD model Hornets. Basically nothing. Compared to the CH-53E, the King Stallion has 3 times the lift capability and has a cabin that is a full foot wider. The wider cabin gives the new helicopter massively increased internal volume, enough to carry an HMMWV or European Fennec armored personnel carrier inside while still leaving the troop seats installed. Additionally, its external hooks can lift 3 independent external loads simultaneously, which is a huge capability boost for the Marine Corps. In terms of its flying characteristics, the CH-53K is much improved over its predecessor. The King Stallion features full authority fly-by-wire flight controls and mission management systems that reduce the pilot's workload. Some of the helicopter's new features include advanced stability augmentation, flight control modes that include attitude command, velocity hold, automated approach to a stabilized hover, position hold and precision tasks in degraded visual environments, and tactile cueing. All of these features make the helicopter easier to fly and safer for the Marines the aircraft will carry into battle.